Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DAX Show. Today I want to be covering the topic of my training, because I know that some people want to know what my training is currently looking like. So, as you may or may not know, I publish a training log, and I totally recommend that everybody writes down all of their lifts or all of their exercises, their exercise selection, and keep records of their PRs for as many different loads as possible. I probably should have thought about this. Just wait a minute. Shit. Okay. So, as I was saying, this is an example. Freaking example. Where's the camera? See this? This is the name of the exercise, and these are different loads and my PRs for each load. So, I can do a sort of instinctive training in the sense that, I get to choose the load that I want, and then I will try to beat my previous record for that load. I don't need to be totally fixing on a certain load for that training session or anything like that. I can just do a set with one load and then change the load, etc. Or you can also keep it simple and just go all out on any given load, because that's what I do. I tend to follow Shaw's philosophy of training, which basically, he tells you to have a rep goal for the exercise, right? For example, 30 reps or 25 reps, okay? And he tells you to try to maximize every set, okay? I have nothing against not maximizing every set, but I tend to do that. I believe in going RPE 10, if you know what I mean. I don't believe in failing necessarily, unless it's the last set, unless you made no progress in this session, right? And you want to have some hidden weapon to overload with. In that sense, okay, I guess you could go to failure, or I guess you could go beyond failure, with assisted reps. For example, some eccentric work, right? You finish your set, you can't do any more concentrics, but you sure can do 2 or 3 or 4 more eccentrics, and then your spotter helps you lift the weight up. So, what I wanted to make this video about, and I'm totally digressing, is how examples of what I'm doing. And what I'm doing currently is an AB scheme, like an upper-lower split. Essentially, I got to the conclusion that, at least for me personally, or my age, or my stage, I don't know, but I wasn't recovering well in 48 hours. I was training 3 times a week, and I keep doing that, but I was doing full body workouts, okay? So this means that every time I go in the gym, I tax all muscle groups, and I have 48 hours to fully recover. Now, maybe it's me, maybe it's my age, I don't know, maybe it's the amount of volume that I couldn't figure out, but I couldn't recover in 48 hours. So, I need at least 72, but why not try the following? I do an upper body day, followed by a lower body day, followed by an upper body day, followed by a lower body day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's what I'm doing. upper, lower. So there are weeks when I do 2 lower sessions and 1 upper body session, and weeks that I do 2 upper body sessions. Okay, so this means I get to train all the relevant muscle groups, all the relevant movements, once every 5 days. This has several advantages in my opinion. For one, I really like to work on my general strength. I'm not training specifically for powerlifting, focusing on the big 3. No, I want to be strong overall. I believe strength is a concrete, specific skill, if you will. So you are strong in something, in a specific activity, in a specific movement, movement pattern. So there are people who are very strong at arm wrestling, okay, or at the bicep curl, doing elbow flexion, okay. So I like to be strong in as many movement patterns or muscle functions as possible. So I totally believe not only in compound movements, but also in isolation exercises. Not only to develop mass, but to be strong in that function. Why wouldn't you want to be strong in flexing your fucking arm? Makes no sense to me. So once every 5 days I get to do a lot of volume, and I'm a natural dude. I can do a lot of volume, and 5 days is more than enough for me to recover, even from the most extraneous amounts of workload, and that's how I like to train. I don't like to go to the gym and be totally efficient about my time, but I totally understand that some of you may want to be like that and get in and out of the gym in 50 minutes. You can do that, and I can totally give you my insight on how you could best achieve that goal if you don't really like training, but you still want to be healthy and strong. So, you have to train. In my case, I love to train. I fucking love being in the gym, so I like to work out for at least 2 hours, 3 times a week, 2 hours plus, and this gives me room to do a lot of exercises or a lot of sets. And I tend to favor more exercises than more sets, because I really believe in diversification of the exercise selection in order for you to get the most overall, not only muscular but strength development. Now I give you some examples of my last 2 training sessions. I don't know if this will be short enough to fit in the video, but for my last Monday I had a lower body day, and okay, Wednesday was an upper body and today was a lower body. So let's just talk about Wednesday and today, just for you to understand the amount of volume and the exercise that I'm doing currently. This is my log for Wednesday, and then I'll give you the log for today. I start with the compounds, of course, the bench press, okay? And I warmed up to 90 kilograms, and then I did 2 sets, RPE 10. I couldn't do any more reps with 95 kilograms. I got 6 reps on each of the sets. 6 reps with 96 is my current record for that weight. So being able to do 2 sets with my current record, pretty good. And then I put this on, my slingshot, which I recommend, and overloaded 115 times 1, and then I try to beat my 112.5 kilograms. And I got it, 5 reps. And then, again with this one, I got 12 with 90. This isn't my best, I got to 14 already, but it was my 5th or 6th set, so you know what I'm saying. Then I did a JM press, I can tell you all about this. Dumbbell shoulder press, one hand, 25 kilograms dumbbell times 15. Then I did the 2-hand version. Then a dumbbell row with 2 hands, great assistance exercise for the deadlift. George Lehman recommends it. Then the dumbbell skull crushers, lying on a step. Then the dumbbell bicep curls with 2 hands alternating. 2 sets of that. Then bulldozer laterals. Steve Shaw explains how you do them, 1 hand at a time. Cable row from the low pulley. Cable lat pullover. You would call it a straight arm push down or something. I call it a lat pullover in the cable. The cable bicep curl. Cable tricep push down, 1 hand with the handle. Cable chest fly. All 1 set for these exercises, 1 set each. Cable chest flies, lie on a bench. Then a cable crossover, and that was it. So, as you can see, let's just count the amount of exercises I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit. I lost my count. Over 10 exercises. I would say that's a lot of exercises, wouldn't you? Today, lower body day, less exercises, but still, come on. I did 3 sets of pause squats, you know. Then I did a deadlift stance box squat, 2 sets. Then I got to my deadlift where I did essentially 2 working sets. A conventional where I PR'd 160 times 9, and then sumo variation 160 times 8 touch and go. Then I got to 1 giant set of leg press where I got 63 reps with 125. Leg curl 1 set, then leg extension 1 set, alternating legs, then reverse crunches, side bends, and leg raises. And I got 1 PR, 2 PRs, 3, 4 PRs, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got PRs on all of the exercises, and I'm training for almost 2 years. Okay, 1 year and 10 months. So this means that you can too get PRs and almost every session I PR. You know, you should strive for constant PRs, you know. It doesn't need to be in your main movements. It can be on your accessories, dude. You should be proud whenever you can do another rep on a bicep curl, you know. You didn't stagnate. You're getting stronger at bicep curling, you know. So I will do another video about a recent purchase that I did, and I'm very excited about that. So I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.